Well, good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing this evening? Good, I hope. Logan. How you doing, Logan? I hope everybody's having a good evening. Had a good day today. Of course, you go further west and they're in the middle of their day, but here on the East Coast, it's now 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Hello, Jason. How you doing?
Fine, thanks. How are you, Paul?
Another day in paradise.
Good
How about with
afternoon.
you? You on your way home?
Yes. Yep, I'm leaving the parking structure now. I'm gonna head to the market first, actually, to get some milk, and then I'll go home.
Gotta pick up some milky, huh?
Yes, yes, indeed.
Have,
Milk and hair
do
gel.
you have any pets at home, Jason, or no?
No more. No more pets at home.
You
They're
used to
either,
have a dog, didn't you?
yeah, Maggie, you remember her, my
Yep.
service dog? Yeah. It's been, you put her down 2 years ago, but we've decided to not get any more pets.
Do you miss her?
It's, oh, 100%. I
See, I
do.
couldn't. I had to put down my other lab, and
Yep.
I lasted about 3 or 4 months, and I had to go get another dog. Because that's my family. I don't have a wife or anything at home. Just me and Boondog.
Yeah. Nope, no more pets for us. It's for me, it's a lot of work. It's expensive, and it's not worth the heartache at the end of their lifetime.
Yeah, but you know what? They give you a lot of love.
It's not worth the heartache at the end of the lifetime for me. So everybody to each their own.
Yep.
I don't want to deal with that again.
As like Joe's got those three puppers running around his house.
Yep. Yeah.
So did you
And
have any
we've had two
training?
dogs.
Did you do any training today?
Yes. Oh, in the wind tunnel?
Yeah.
No training today. Today was a primarily admin day. Got a lot of work done, which is always good. It's it's nice when you're like, I feel accomplished, and I'm not too exhausted, so I can get home and do stuff as well.
Now is it hot there?
So no, it's only 83 degrees outside right now, actually.
Oh, it's hot here.
Yeah, so it's not too hot. I don't even have the air conditioning on yet.
It's 96
How's
degrees
that now?
here.
Yeah, that's pretty hot, Paul.
That's hot for Michigan.
Yeah, no kidding, no kidding. But
Russ just came in
it's
the
been
chat. Russ just came
it's
in the chat, Jason, and he said, putting the wife down is harder than putting the dog down.
okay.
Oh no, putting the wife down is easier than putting the dog down.
Maybe for you. I mean, okay.
I miss
What
Reddit.
what a weird thing to say, but okay.
Yeah,
Right?
that's it. Nothing else new in your household?
Just the concrete driveway actually, and I took a shot a ton of video for it, so I gotta splice it all together and turn it into like a little YouTube
Turn it
short.
into a little mini video, huh?
Yeah, and it would be a short video. They did a really good job. I'm pretty happy with them.
Well, good. Now you
Yeah,
got a long driveway?
so yeah, you've seen it. The
Yep.
that really long driveway. I lose the what do you call it? My cell phone signal when I drive up my driveway.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so that's why when I get home, I'm at the mailbox. That's when I leave or I say my adioses because it's at that point that I'll lose the signal. You know, yeah, for whatever reason, that's where the signal just goes. Yeah, so new, but we did not do the entire driveway. That would have been way too expensive. I only had maybe a 30 foot by 20, maybe 50 foot. And I had two sections done and a sidewalk done.
Uh,
Walkway, 3 foot
yeah.
walkway. Yeah, and that was expensive already. So 17 grand. But and then my wife's like, "Hey, I want to paint the interior of the house." I'm like, "You kidding me? All right, let's do it." So we had a guy come in and quote us for the paint job. And so probably have that. Well, he's actually on the schedule, I think, for September, August or September. He's
Ah,
got to come in and do some paint the interior of the house, just redo everything.
is that pretty
So,
pricey?
it all depends on your the crew that you hired. Like I had this one crew come in, or this one company come in to give me a quote for just the stairwell and like the high ceiling, right? And he's like 10 grand.
Holy cow.
Yeah. And I was like, really? My wife's like, get out of here, dude. No, not even close. Yeah. It's like Virginia Beach painting or something like that. And I agree. And he was referred to us by a friend of ours. And it's like, the problem is that when people walk up to the house, they're like, oh, these people have money. We're going to overcharge them.
Yep.
And it's like, no, you should charge whatever your rate for painting is per square foot, per wall, or whatever it is. You don't look at just because I'm wearing ostrich cowboy boots doesn't mean I got a ton of money, or that's not
Yep.
what the pricing should be based off of. That is, that's not how I treat customers. You know what I mean? But my rate is my rate. What's your rate? Not based on what you see. And some
Jim says
people
so.
will do
Jim
that
says
all the
hello to you,
time.
Jason.
Jim, hey Jim, how you doing? So yeah, it should be based on whatever your labor rate is, not based on what you see, what you can squeeze out of us. And I've had plenty of people do that to us. It's like, no, I'm done with dealing with that, because they make friends, they come in with a low rate, and then they start nickel and diamond. So this one guy
Lance Cadena is in the chat.
from Guatemala, he says he gives us a really good price for the entire house, and we're like, all right, yeah, we're gonna hire you. you know.
How you doing,
So,
Lance?
yep, that's the next project anyway.
Well, that's the one thing about living, Jason, is there's one project after another project after another project.
Oh yeah, no, I don't mind it at all. It's stay active. I mean, there's always something to do,
Yep.
right? Which is good. I mean, I was talking to somebody the other day about retirement and not working anymore, and I was like, you know what? For me, if I save and I invest, so I have the option of retiring and not having to work, not
Right.
having to have to work, you know. And so I create and have created variable and or various streams of income. Some of it's passive, some of it's
Uh,
still active, like my current paycheck, that's pretty active, you know. But
Jason, does your wife work, Jason?
she actually retired from the government,
Oh, okay.
and yep, she retired from the government. She's a veteran, retired from the government, and I hired her to be to work at iFly also
All
as
right.
a specialist. Yeah, so like an admin specialist, because that's what she did in the government.
Well,
So
good.
yeah, contract specialist. So she runs my contracts now,
Now you
and
said you
yeah,
have a
just another
son that
source of
you
income.
have a son that works for you too?
Yep, it's a summer job, you know.
Yeah.
So he's doing a college course right now. So he's in Idaho backpacking for 10 days.
Oh,
They got
okay.
on the trail today, actually. Yeah, and my wife was concerned because I guess the weather, there's flash flooding out there, this and that. My son's like, I'll be fine, mom. Don't worry. And I'm like, yeah, he's been on the trail before. She's like, not like that. I was like, no, not with flash flooding in the Appalachian Mountains, but he's been in situations before. So I'm confident in his survival skills if it comes down to it. I've trained him well, if you will. You know, I prepared him well for
Well, good.
whatever comes his
You
way.
you you've been a good dad.
Yes, I have. You know, I mean, that's what, as a parent, we want the best for our kids. I mean, at least this parent, speaking for me,
Yep.
right? I've heard some parents say, I'm not gonna save them for my kids' college. If they go to college, they got to figure that out themselves. Okay, you know, but I saved and I invested once again, right? From a financial planner's perspective, because that's what I am.
So you
I
had
saved and
you
invested
had
for his
his
college
college
so
all
that
paid
he
for
can,
before he went.
for the most part, yeah. I mean, I'm paying some out of pocket now, but a lot of it's simply, the incidentals and the stuff that, yeah, I did not save enough for.
So you're
Granted, he's
paying
also going to a private college,
all
and
you're
what
doing
I
is
would,
you're paying for the extra necessities that he needs.
yeah, I mean, so it's no big deal
Well, good for you.
because, I
Sounds
save
like you
proper.
got it all figured out.
I do. Well, I mean, that was the job, right? People hire me to tell them what to do with their finances, how to save for their kids' colleges, how to save for retirement. And that's what you hire a financial advisor for, to give that kind of advice. How to invest, what vehicles to use, et cetera, et cetera. So, and it's, I mean, that's what everybody should be doing. Not everybody does that. People fail to plan, they don't plan to fail, right? Nobody plans to fail, but they fail to plan. And that's what, as a financial advisor, I help them get around, to be prepared for any time of your life, financially speaking. And sometimes disaster strikes, and it's like, oh man, am I prepared for that? Well, do you have the insurance in place, the proper amount of insurance?
Right.
Because that's what that's for. I hate insurance. I hate selling it. I hate I hate buying it, but it's in place just in case. Like I have self-defense insurance, for example, right? As a person that carries a weapon, if I had to defend myself using deadly force, right, I have insurance in place that will pay for the lawyer fees, because that could be extremely expensive. I don't want to pay out of my personal assets and expenses and investments to have to defend myself, even after I've already defended myself. In court, that is. That's what the insurance is for. So, yeah, man. But yeah, It's risk mitigation, if you will. And it's cool to see a lot of people have their finances put together and are prepared for the future as well. I mean, you're retired right now. You don't have to work, right?
Yep.
It sounds. I mean, you've done pretty well. You buy whatever drone, you buy whatever you want to buy. It sounds like to me. So well done to you, Paul. Well done to you. Some people your age still have to go to work because they didn't plan properly. I think that's what I'm going to do this afternoon. I'm going to put together this video, little YouTube short video with my concrete getting done, man. You look like you're busy. What are you working on?
I'm trying to figure out this damn phone.
Oh yeah, you got a new phone?
No, it's an old phone. 329110.
Oh yeah. What do you got to figure out? Trying to turn it on?
Well, my credit union loaded an app on my phone so that I can check my account from my phone.
Oh, right on. Cool.
But when you get to be my age, you don't know if you can do that or not.
I guess so. Yeah. I mean, I'm not as technologically savvy as some of these younger folk.
Well, I'm not computer savvy at all. That's why I have Justin helps me with everything.
Yeah, I hear you. That's cool that you've got a friend that can help you with that stuff. Someone that you trust,
Well, I think he's tired of
He's your
helping me.
he's your tech advisor.
Yeah, but I think he's
Like
tired
your
of it because he doesn't take my calls anymore.
Oh, really?
It's kind of like, oh, it's him calling. Oh, nope, nope, nope.
Well, maybe Justin is of the train of thought. Give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man how to fish. Finish it, Paul.
And
Have
he'll
you heard
eat
this
for
one?
life. Yep.
And he'll eat for life, right? So maybe he's attempting to, from a passive method, attempting to get you to learn some stuff and figure some stuff out on your own.
Well, the problem is you're not there yet, Jason. But when you get to be a certain age, your memory goes. You can't remember shit.
Brother, I am forgetting things already, which is why I write everything down. So, yeah. I'm not quite at that age yet, but yeah, I'm getting there. I'm forgetting stuff. What are we talking about again? Like I forget where I put my sweater. I always ask my wife, "Have you seen my sweater?" And she laughs. Oh yeah. So she makes me have one upstairs and one downstairs. And whenever I take it off, I have to take it off and put it in the same spot every time.
Yeah.
If I put it somewhere else, you'll hear me yell out, "Have you seen my sweater?" And she laughs because I didn't put it where it's supposed to go. you know, it belongs in its specific spot.
Hello,
So,
Bob
all right,
Casey. How you doing?
I'm gonna run into the market here and get some milk.
Okay, buddy.
I'll see you later on, Paul. Good to
All
chat with you,
right.
brother.
Take care. Good
Good
chatting
luck with your
you.
phone.
Yep. Jim, what are you up to today? Did you do any more yard work today, Jim? Nothing much going on with me. Just another day in paradise, as I say. But hotter than hell. I don't know how it is with all of you people, but the thermometer says it's 96 degrees out with a little bit of a wind, about a 7 mile an hour wind. That's hot, especially here in Michigan on the lake. You can see there's not a lot of boats out there. Every once in a while, you'll see a boat go by, but usually you'll see a ton of boats because they'll go up and anchor out up of one of the city beaches up at the north end and party. But this isn't partying weather. This is steaming weather. Oh boy, will you be careful, Jim? Don't overdo it. Get ready for summer. That's right, Bob. It's pretty much a never-ending cycle. I don't know where some of my friends are. It was nice of Jason to stop in on his way home. And Logan has been here on all afternoon, and Bob too. Jim, of course, my buddy Jim. Lance checked in at about 5:15, about 15, 20 minutes ago. I don't know if he's still on here or not. Got 15 people watching. Yeah, everybody says boy, the lake is sure blue in the river. when it gets over to here, we'll be able to see if there's any kids jumping in the water or not. Those are usually a bunch of young kids that jump in the water, come down here, climb up these rocks and get out. Yeah, there's a lot of things, Bob, that we used to do when we were much younger. I see that Texas has been getting hit with a lot of rain, like 10 to 15 inches of rain. A lot of flooding going on in certain areas. I think Joe's is shooting photos photos for his sports team getting ready for the fall. We haven't seen him in a while. He's been keeping busy, I'm sure. Brenda.
Coming before.
Here comes Justin.
Yeah,
How you doing?
that's going.
How's the family doing? Anything interesting going on?
Yeah, what was that, Kelsey?
Jim, I got 4 ships today. Not much on the water right now. I've been looking.
Just getting stuff lined up to go to the beach on Saturday.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, we're gonna go to the beach. What's up, Jim? Lance? Who else we got? Bob, and we got Logan, Brenda. Russell.
Yes, that's right. I understand, Jim. That's why I've been putting off that trip down to Detroit area.
You get any ships today?
Yeah, I got 4 ships today. Most of them in the morning. I got the Huron, the Federal Hudson, the John J. Bolin, and the Federal Cedar. I don't think Boone's outside. I think he's indoors. Yeah, he is. He's over there sleeping on the couch. Too hot for him. I had to chase him down. He was out the other side of the garage laying in the sun. Boone, lay down. Get up and lay down. Lay down.
Got that kick coming tomorrow, so hopefully I can get this door fixed a little bit. Maybe I can get some of these big dents out of it. I just want to mainly try to get that big dent out of it so I can try to see if I can get the window to go all the way down.
Did you see Justin, the radical left Democrats are calling for the elimination of the presidency?
That never happened. That's just fucking that's
I
just
know
bullshit talk.
but they're having rallies.
That don't mean anything.
Bunch of idiots.
That would be such a big undertaking because like 3/4 of all the states would have to agree on that.
Well, yeah,
You're
it's written
talking
in the
about well,
Constitution. It's written into the original Constitution. It wasn't an
tech,
add-on.
yeah, but technically it could be taken away, but it would have to be there would have to be an amendment put in, and you would have to have at least 30 something states agree to it. That would never happen. It's
These protesters are just whacked in the head.
plus Congress would have to approve it. It would be so many different approval processes. It's bullshit talk. I wouldn't even bother listening to it.
That's one of the
let it
reasons I
go.
don't watch too much television because it's so full of BS, you know?
To make any huge changes to the Constitution, the states have to vote on it as well. Like I said, you have to have a majority of the states, which would be well over 30 states would have to approve it. And to get 30 states to agree on something, good luck. Yeah.
So how's your printing going on, Justin?
I'm not really printing anything right now. I tried to do that bobblehead last night, but the bottom half came out really good, but the top half looked like I don't know what the fuck it did. It just did it in all kinds of random colors.
It
I
went
don't know why it
squirrely
did
on you.
that way.
Well, I give
Okay.
you a lot of credit, you and everybody that does that printing stuff. Because it to me that would drive me crazy.
Not overly hard. It's like it's just sometimes trying to get a to print right
Now,
is
have you thought about
a big
teaching
struggle.
Kelsey how to do it?
She don't have no interest in learning. Aubrey's definitely gonna have to learn with me because she's gonna be in a 3D printing class, I think, next year.
Oh, is she?
Uh, she takes that class, and yeah, she's gonna have to sit down and learn some stuff with me.
Now, how old is Aubrey?
She is 12.
Yeah, she's going into high school pretty soon.
No, she's just starting middle school.
In middle school, yeah. Well, is
Uh,
it 2 or 3 years of middle school? It used to be
3,
sixth, seventh, and eighth grade in middle school.
same thing. It's uh, kindergarten through fifth, and then middle school's sixth through eighth,
Yep.
and then high
And then high
school's
school,
ninth through 12th.
9 through 12. Okay.
But they have been combining a lot of middle school and high schools together, but that don't mean anything. Still considered middle school. What's up, Dre? How's it going?
Hey, Dre.
Most of the 3D prints I've done, I've either given away to people that wanted prints. I don't really have a whole lot of left. Got a little bit, but
Lance says it's bobblehead landfill.
it was a landfill because it ruined it, so the print didn't come out right. I'll show you the print. Hold on. This was the print I was trying to do, and it printed all the way good till about right here.
Well, where the arms are, huh?
Yeah, right above the arms there, and then it fucking it all this turned out to look like crap, and then for some reason it put yellow all up on his forehead, and I don't know why, because it wasn't painted yellow in the thing. I didn't have it put on yellow in there. Oh yeah, it is. Fuck, I just noticed that. It is. Damn it. I didn't notice that last night when I printed it. That was I ended up printing in yellow. But you learn. So I'll just have to repaint that
Well,
to
you
the
said it
same
was a
color.
long print too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was about 15 hours.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to repaint this area around his ears and his forehead. But I mean, it printed pretty good all the way up to there. But see them, yeah, see that random ass. See, I didn't notice any of that last night when I started, and I should have double checked it. But that's my fault for not double checking it. It is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and repaint it for when I do decide to redo it.
Dre says at least Aubrey will get a grade for what the effort she does.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see if she takes that class, like what they're printing on and all that, like what kind of printers they're using and everything. That would be a fun class to do with kids, 3D printing.
Yeah, do you watch baseball at all, Justin?
I find baseball to be extremely boring.
Yeah, because I think the All-Star game is on tonight, but I'm not a big baseball fan either.
I went to two different Dodger games when I was a teenager, and I didn't really care for either one of them, to be honest. I only went because they were free tickets,
Yeah.
but I didn't really have a lot of fun while I was there because to me, it's boring to watch. I liked playing baseball as a kid. I just didn't like watching it. Playing it's fun, but especially these major league games, man. Like I can sit and watch like a little league game, but like a major leagues game, man, sometimes they just get dragged out forever. Especially when they go into like crazy amount of extra innings and shit. You'll be watching a game, it's like 12 innings. All right, car insurance paid, rent's paid. Oh, storm last night was fucking nasty, I'll tell you that.
You had a storm?
Yeah, that's why I left last night because my fucking internet kept going out and the power kept clicking off and on. Yeah, that storm got pretty nasty for a little bit there last night. But what you were talking about earlier, like when they say shit like that on the news, I don't even listen to that kind of stuff. It's stupid. Just them wishful thinking, hoping that something like that would happen.
I don't know. What do you think, Justin? I think Boone wants to go out again. Should I let him out? It's 96 degrees out there.
He'll come in when he wants to. You don't have any water out there for him?
No,
What you need to do is get him one of those little plastic pools from the dollar store that are like $10. They're really cheap. They're like 10, $20. Throw him a little plastic pool out there. You can play around in the water when it's hot out.
I don't think he gets in the water. I don't think he likes to play in the water.
I don't know. He seems very hyper though. I think he'd like it. Because then you could leave him out there all day to play. He'll have water to drink. He'll be able to splash around in it, stay cool.
I'm gonna
I'll
let
just
him
leave
out.
it.
I'll be right back.
They got those plastic pools at the dollar store here. The small ones are $10 and the big ones are 20. They're really not expensive at all. Hey, still out there hustling bitches, JD. You know the drill. Getting ready to go live tonight.
Usually when I let him out and it's this hot, I have to chase him down. Then he comes back dragging to the door.
Yeah, I was laughing at that video. Do you see that fucking Russian that Russian soldier that shot that machine, big ass mounted machine gun and fucking flung him off the side?
No, I didn't.
Oh god, dude, that shit was hilarious. Let me see if I can find it. Shouldn't be that hard to find because it was all over the internet. Yes, the last couple days. Oh, look at this fucking idiot right here. See what you? All right, watch this.
Wow.
Now, mind you, this is a machine gun that is supposed to be mounted onto a helicopter. And I don't know what the hell they were doing with it, but they didn't have it set up correctly. And that guy went to go shoot it. And obviously, the torque from that gun just threw him right off the side.
Come on, Boone, get back in the house. Boone, Boone. Boone.
Don't let him out in the heat. Doug would love it outside right now. It's this kind of weather. I'm actually surprised that bearded dragons haven't become an issue in Florida as many as they sell around here. Jesus.
Do you know
Pet
anybody
store.
else that has a bearded dragon?
No, but the pet store, man, they go through like 10 or 20 a week over there selling them. There's people buying them.
Yeah, but there's hundreds of thousands of people in your area, aren't there?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like they would actually thrive in this environment because of the hot, humid. They probably would do very well around. Well, they're more desert animals, so I guess they like the drier climate. But I think they'd be able to survive pretty well in Florida. What's up, Corey? Like in the net?
Have you ever taken him outside?
Yeah, I got a little harness for me. I take
Oh,
him
do
out
you?
every once in a while. Yeah, I'll take him out in the front lawn and walk him around. Every once in a while, he'll go to the
Hello,
pet store
Corey.
with us.
Does he walk around? Or you walk around with him on you?
No, he'll walk around on his thing, but when he's outside, he gets a little defensive because everything looks bigger to him.
Yeah.
So, like when I take him outside, I'll take him out on my shoulder, and then I'll set them down and I'll sit down on the lawn chair and let them run around in the grass.
JD says put a GoPro camera on him. Let him go and see where he goes.
I would never let him loose outside because he probably would run away, to be honest.
Corey
He
says it
loves it.
feels like 107 degrees Fahrenheit today. Yeah, I know it's hot.
We're supposed to get some more storms coming through in the next couple hours. Our feels like temperature right now is only 94. It's 89 degrees out. See what it's gonna be like. Saturday is actually not gonna be too bad. Let me see what the temperature. I don't know which beach we're going to. And find out what beach we're going to because I see what the weather's gonna be like.
Which beach are you gonna go to?
I don't know yet. It's either most likely gonna be probably Clearwater somewhere down by St. Pete. I'm not sure yet. I don't know which side because my sister's going too, so I'm not sure what side
Now all the
they want
kids
to
are
go
gonna
to.
go?
All our kids are. Her kids are out of town for the
Oh, okay.
summer, so her kids are all out visiting their dads for the summer. So, or her oldest, he lives off on his own with his girlfriend. The other two, they're off in North Carolina visiting family for the summer, so they won't be back for another couple weeks. Yeah, that's where we'll usually go to Clearwater, or I can't remember the name of the other one that's on the west side. So what the hell's the name of it?
Brenda wanted to know if you're going east or west coast, but you're talking about east coast, right?
At the moment, I think that's where we're going, but I'm not entirely sure yet. Like I said, I gotta wait until Sarah talks to my sister tonight and find out what they
Hey
want to do,
Mark, how's it going?
or if they've already made the plans for which one they want to go to.
So you're just along for the ride. They're doing the planning.
Pretty much.
That's all right. Then you don't have to worry about it. Just tell me where we're going and we're there.
We're taking two cars. We're taking my sister's SUV and our car. And then tomorrow, I should get that dent removal kit. And then I'm going to work on the car tomorrow and to try to fix that door a little bit. Try to straighten it up as much as possible. Really just want to get that big ass dent out of the side of it so I can see if I can get that window to go back down. So I'll tell you what it is. You don't realize how much you use your driver's side window until you can't roll that bitch down no more.
Uh,
It is so annoying not being able to roll that window down because, when you go to a drive through at the bank, you go to a fast food, there's a lot of places you can go where it's drive through and I have to open my fucking door to do anything and it's annoying. Like a minute ago, I had to run to the bank, go to the ATM. I had to get out the car in the drive through to use the ATM. Thank you. Look at me.
Corey says the cops will pull a gun on you.
Yeah, I know, right, Corey? Can't even roll my damn window down if I can pull it.
Corey says he watches too many cop shows.
Most cops are fine, but you want to wait till they walk up and then let them know, hey, I can't roll my window down. Mind if I open my car door? Or you can lean back in the seat and open the back window. Yeah, so I'm gonna see tomorrow if I can pull that. Hopefully, I can get that dent to pull out of the door. Never done dent removal, but I watched a shit ton of videos on the particular kit I got, so we'll see how well it goes. I'm watching crap ton of videos on it.
Be right back, Justin. I'm gonna go out and fix. I got a bush that's leaning over. I'm gonna straighten it up. Not that I want to be out in the heat, but it looks like it's gonna fall over. Right back.
Yeah, it does, Corey. The two guys I watched do it, they actually, I've watched a couple of their videos where they were testing out kits from Amazon, like dent removal kits, but they're professional body guys. They're saying, yeah, for what you're paying for it, it's not going to be perfect, but my main goal is just to get the main one big dent out of the door. If I can pull that out, and the way that they were doing it is work from side to side. Like most people will try to grab right in the middle of the dent, try to pull the whole thing out at once. The way I was watching those two guys do it, they were like doing from side to side, pulling a little bit out of a time until they got close to the middle, and then they would pull that part of it out. So I'm sure there's going to be a handful of cuss words coming out of my mouth. Sure, the car will be accused of being a motherfucker at least 3 or 4 times. Because I'm not going, I know I'm not going to get this thing perfect. I just want to get that main dent out of the door. Because that's what's holding the window from going down and stuff. I got to tape the top. I'm going to tape the top of the window just in case when I pull that dent, if it does anything, I don't want the window to fall down to the door. So I kind of looked up the kind of diagram for the door, and I don't think the rails are messed up on the door because the dent's right in the center and the rails are on both sides at the very end of the door. And there's really no damage in those areas. So I'm hoping that it's just the dent that's holding the window from going down. Pretty sure that's what it is. I'm like 90% positive. I don't think Clearwater's too bad, bro. I've been there a couple times.
Hey, Justin.
Yeah, Mark. Dusty. No. Give me a phone. Thank you.
Well, I found a toggle switch in the settings that's supposed to enhance the microphone pickup.
Hold on, sorry,
So-
Mark. Say that one more time. Thomas is talking.
I found a bit in the settings that has a toggle switch to enhance the microphone pickup. So hopefully it is even better now.
We're not going to be there after dark, Brenda. Most likely we'll leave at like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. The latest would be like 4 or 5. Normally we're only there for about 6 hours or so, and then we come back because it's about an hour and a half to drive there each way. So that's 3 hours right there in the day. Usually around 5, 6 hours, everybody's kind of wiped and ready to go home. Corey said, I found a Brinklink studio where you can import a lot of the official Lego sets and export them to STL. Oh, wow.
Have they got the World Cup one on? They've actually got the Lego set of the World Cup trophy.
Hey, Dusty, you want to go down to Clearwater with me so we can go harass the Scientologists? I've always wanted to do that. Go down there and just start yelling random shit at them as they're walking by. You're worse than the Mormons. Fuck you.
Hey, Marky.
Hi, Paul.
Boone came in and he's drained of water and he's drinking up the whole bowl. 98
Corey's-
degrees out there.
Corey said they do have the World Cup one.
What's that?
Corey was talking about a program for 3D printing. Brinklink Studio. Why does that sound familiar?
It was the name of that bank that went bust.
Brinklink. That sounds so familiar, like I've heard that name before. I don't know.
Corey says 2,845 pieces. What, to put it together?
Yeah,
Holy crap.
because what he's talking about is there's a program that you can get like official Lego sets, and you
Yeah.
can import them into the program, turn them into an STL, which is a 3D print file, and then you can actually print your own Lego sets out
Wow.
instead of buying them, which is way cheaper. Because, dude, I could probably print out those 2,800 pieces for a quarter of the cost of what it'd be to buy that set. That set would
Yeah.
probably run you $300-400 minimum. And I'm saying minimum now. I'm being nice. So like that's cheap.
Brenda says Scientology down there has wrecked the downtown Clearwater.
All the more to go down there and harass them, Brenda.
I think Brenda's well beyond her harassment stage.
Oh no, me and Dusty are gonna go down there and harass them. We're gonna stand out on the side of the sidewalk and yell random shit at them. Yeah. We'll be like, "Where's Tom Cruise at?"
Go and read quotes from Eric von Daniken's book.
Yeah, I don't know if they ever actually found his wife. So David Miscavige, he's the head of Scientology, and his
Yeah.
wife disappeared like years ago, and nobody has seen her. But yet, no actual real investigations have been done by anybody to find her. But nobody has seen this woman for years.
Wow.
And I don't know why the FBI don't step in. And dude, the FBI could have busted them for so much different shit they've been doing over the years. Like where people literally said they have been locked in facilities as slaves to work. And no serious investigations have really been done on them, which is crazy to me. That's fucking wild. Yeah, and they'll put that whole Scientology, Dusty, they'll put that in front of you being family all day long, dude. The minute you mocked them or anything, dude, they would cut you off so quick. Like they never even knew you. It's a fucking cult for sure. I just don't get how people fall for shit like that. I really don't. When you look at people like Tom Cruise and shit, and you're like, you're a pretty intelligent, successful actor. How the fuck do you fall into that? I don't understand how you get drug into that.
Into the cult thing?
Any of it. And it's just to me, anything like even religion blows my mind how people get into that.
Well, that's
I mean,
that's the extreme of anything is the cult. You've got religious cults, you've got Scientology cults, and
but the difference between say like somebody going to their local church, they don't have to go and they can leave at any time and go home and do whatever the fuck they want.
yeah.
But like I said, there's been multiple cases where Scientology has been reported where people have had to break out of facilities like they're a fucking prisoner. And people are chasing them down the road in cars trying to get them back. Like, how does that happen in America? I don't understand how that's even a thing and it hasn't
In
been
our world, yeah.
investigated. How it hasn't been investigated. But because they're considered a religious thing, the government is very weird about wanting to touch certain aspects of them, which I think is stupid. Oh yeah, what was your name from King of Queens? Matter of fact, she used to be in it and she left it and she did a whole like documentary on it and everything, bashing the shit out of them.
Hey, did you
What's
hear
up,
that guy from Jurassic Park died?
Yeah.
Oh, I know, Dr. Alan Grant.
Yeah.
Was his name in
Yeah.
the movie? Oh, what the fuck was his name? Yeah, I saw that earlier, man. I was like, man, that sucks. Sam Neill
Hmm.
or Neely? Is it Sam? No, Sam Neill. He was in quite a few iconic movies, but I'll always remember him as Dr. Grant from Jurassic Park.
Mm.
Yeah, and what's his name from God, let me find him real quick. I gotta think of the movie he was in. Um Jackson. I know he was in that. Yeah, he's also in Scientology too. He's been in a lot of movies. He's also in it as well. And then, like I said, what's her name from King of Queens was in it. You had Tom Cruise. You had John Travolta was in it. Is still in it. Yeah, there was quite a handful of actors, big name actors. Oh yeah, Danny Masterson from that '70s show. He was in it too.
For mostly sunny weather, with a high of 87 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 66 degrees.
Apparently, all those guys get treated like they get treated like A-list celebrities when they go. They don't get that. They don't have to deal with all the bullshit all these people below them do.
They're,
They're
they're
the
treated
face.
like royalty, right?
Yeah, I mean they're famous. They're a good. They're a good poster boy for the religion, right? When you can slap Tom Cruise and John Travolta, those two names alone are so iconic in Hollywood. I mean, when you can put them on your the face of your religion, oh yeah, that's big. That's free advertisement right there. That's big advertisement.
So Justin, when are you going live this week? Friday or Thursday or? He must have walked away.
Usually
Go ahead.
Friday and Saturday.
Friday.
Friday, okay.
Yeah, now two people I think from the movie are gone now.
Two people of
Yeah.
what?
From Jurassic Park. He's the second one to pass away from the
Oh,
movie.
pass away.
Because the guy that played John Hammond,
Yep.
Richard Attenborough, he
Richard
passed away
Attenborough.
too.
Yep. He died a while ago, didn't he?
Yeah, it says back in 2014, so it's been a little while. Yeah.
Yeah, so that'd be like 11, 12 years ago.
I always forget Samuel L. Jackson was in the original movie. Oh no, the guy that played the original Raptor Wrangler in the movie.
Who was the Raptor?
I think he was Australian in the I don't know if he's Australian in real life, but he played it. I
Well, he had
think
the
he was
costume
playing.
on to play the Raptor.
Well, it says he was an English actor, Bob Peck, but in the movie he sounded like he had an Australian accent.
So he wasn't the one in the costume playing the Raptor.
No. He played the Raptor Wrangler,
Okay.
like he was the original Raptor Wrangler, like he was the one that dealt with the Raptors in the movie and all that in the first movie. He died back in '99,
He
so
was
it
like a
wasn't.
Raptor trainer.
Yeah, he's been dead for a long time. He died back in 1999. I would say yeah, he was definitely a main character in the movie. Andy, let's look up his movies.
East Coast says John Travolta is always spotted in Clearwater near the Scientology building.
That don't surprise me because he most of his stuff is in Florida. This is where he has his big compound and everything with his and all that. He's got a like an airport built on his property and everything, a big ass airport. I don't remember him in Bicentennial Man. Oh, he played the dad. That's right, of the family. Hunt for Red October. I remember him in that. It's a good movie.
Mark is being quiet.
Am I? There's a change.
Actually, I haven't seen a lot of his fucking movies. He's been in quite a few I've never seen.
Was, Bi-
Yeah.
was Bicentennial Man Schwarzenegger?
No, that was Robin Williams where he played the. Remember, it was the family robot, and then he ends up becoming self-aware and fights for rights, and he watches like the family progress over a couple generations, and he has to watch them all die off and everything. It was
Oh.
actually it wasn't like an evil robot movie. It was kind of a sad because he becomes self-aware and he ends up becoming part of the family, but he ends up looking like a robot or a human by the end of the movie.
I mustn't have seen that yet then.
Fuck off! I don't want your scam.
Hmm.
Trying to sell me. He's like, hey, you've been qualified for health insurance, bitch. I got free health insurance. I don't need yours.
Yeah, you got it through the work, don't you?
Yeah, it's free. I don't even have to pay for it.
Now, when do you go back to the bus riding?
I think it's April 19th.
When?
I think it's the
August.
19th of April. Or August
August.
19th, I mean.
I was gonna
Not
say
April.
April, what?
Yeah, I think it's like August 19th, somewhere around there.
You have to go back like a week before or no?
For a meeting, but that's only for a few hours. You go to a meeting for about you have to do two meetings. You do an in-service meeting with all 9 areas. That's like about a 5-hour thing. And then you have to do another meeting the next day with just your area. And then they give you your packets and everything for the year for your bus route, all that. And then you got to do a dry. You can go do a dry run if you want to, and you get paid for it if you decide you want to do it. Which means you just go pick up the bus and you just fake do the route. You just drive and do the route. But unless my route changed at all, it's pretty much the same. So it hasn't changed in the past 2 years. So. If anything, they'll just add stops on the route that you're already doing. So you just got to know where those new stops are at, which is not hard to. I mean, you just Google them and you can figure it out in 2 seconds. You don't really need to go do the dry run if you don't want to. But they'll pay you an extra few hours just to go do that if you want to go do it. You just go pick up your bus and go for it.
Now, are you guys
Dry run.
unionized at all?
Yeah, they have a union. Yeah,
So you're in a union.
I'm not in the union because I chose not to be in the union because
Oh,
they're fucking
okay.
useless.
I didn't know if you were unionized.
You can choose to be in the union or not. It's about half and half. About half the people are in it, half aren't. But people get a lot of people have gotten frustrated with our union because they don't seem to do anything. So I don't know. I'm debating whether I want to join it or not. I've been debating in my head whether I want to do it. Need to look into it a little bit more before I decide what I want to do. But we're about 70 drivers short this year.
Really?
Yep. And people on Facebook are fucking reaming the county over it too. Saying, well, if you doubled the fucking pay and started matching other places, we wouldn't have a shortage. Like, yeah, they've been going the fuck off on the county, dude. The public has.
Brenda.
Especially since we're on track to be one of the biggest school districts in the country. I don't understand why they're not requesting more money from the federal government and the state government. They should be requesting more money. Now, whether they are or not, I don't know, but they should be doing that. Because we're, like I said, we're on pace to be one of the biggest school districts in the country at this point. Because we don't have city districts like in California, you can have a county like a county district, school district, but there's some cities within that county that will have their own school district that are not affiliated with the county district. Where we run the entire county, there are no city districts. We run all the schools in the county. It's just one big thing. So that's why we're getting so big. At the current pace, they're spending about 15 to 18 million dollars a year on school buses every year. Just on school buses. The crazy thing is though, is they don't get like some of these buses that are 10 years old barely have 250,000 miles on them. And I'm like, you should be running these things to close to 500,000 miles before you even think about getting rid of them. Like you guys are not getting your money's worth out of these buses. It's a diesel motor. It's the same motor that's it's the same as an 18-wheeler, just with a school bus chat or body on it. You think Swift and all these other companies, do you think they're throwing trucks out at 250,000 miles? No, they're running them bitches to a couple million miles before they get rid of them. Some of our school buses are only they get rid of them when they hit about. I think they start getting rid of them at 15 years is the longest they keep them. But the problem is there'll only be like 300,000 miles on a 15-year-old bus because they don't drive long distances. So they really don't build up a lot of miles every year.
Mm.
Justin,
Like
you and
our
Mark got it. I'm gonna go catch a ship real quick.
Yeah, like our bus is 2 years old, and our bus only has like maybe last time I looked at the mileage, I think it was at like 30,000 miles in 2 years, if that. Oh, no, it was around 20 something. I think it was around 22,000 miles in a 2 year period.
Hey,
But I've seen some of the older buses that barely have 300,000 miles on them, and they're already auctioning them off and getting rid of them. And I'm just like, I think that's such a waste. I was watching a video the other day. It was a news video about the school district that was testing out all electric buses. They had four of them,
Mhm.
and they got to a point where they're not really even using them anymore because when the cold weather comes in, they have issues with them when it gets super hot and then when it gets super cold.
Mhm.
They either charge too slow or the batteries discharge too quick.
Yeah.
So they've ended up starting to use their diesel buses again instead of those. Although honestly, I wouldn't mind an all electric bus just for the silence, dude.
Mhm.
Fucking buses are so loud inside. Between the air conditioner, the kids talking, the motor running, and just all the squeaking from it bouncing up and down and on the road, man. It's just so much fucking noise all the time. You guys are having the same problems with the trains, electric trains, Corey. David's at he ain't been around in the last few days, has he?
No, it's not. And there's no football on till. Oh, there is tonight, isn't there? I think.
I have no idea, to be honest.
I think it's tonight. It's France and Spain, and tomorrow night is England and Argentina.
Honestly, the hype of the World Cup, at least over here, well, as far as online, I've noticed it's died way down. Like people aren't really talking about it as much anymore. I think everybody was when everybody was here from all the teams, and they were all in all the different cities and stuff. There was a lot of hype around it, but now that a lot of these people have gone home, there's only a few teams left. Like they're not really
Yeah.
hearing much about it anymore. Dude, that's one thing that scares me, Corey, is sinkholes. Because Florida is prone to sinkholes. So when we had that one open up over there at Publix, they are lucky it opened up in the middle of the night because it was right in the dead center of their parking lot where most people are parking and everything. If that would have happened in the middle of the day, oh my God, dude, it would have been a mess. There would have been at least 20, 25 cars down in there. And who knew, God knows how many people. Luckily, it opened up in the middle of the night when nobody was there. Oh yeah, dude, there was an entire neighborhood that was built here in Florida. You go look some videos up on YouTube. I don't remember exactly where it was at, but they built this whole neighborhood where all these sinkholes started opening up throughout the whole neighborhood, swallowing up these houses. And the federal government had to step in and do a buyback program, start paying people for their homes.
Hmm.
There's a we're Florida sits on top of a lot of limestone, so that's the reason we have problems with it. A lot of porous limestone. Another big ass storm coming off of the Gulf. Start reaching us about 10 o'clock. Coming up on shore.
It's going to be a bad.
Just a heavy thunderstorm, nothing unusual.
Mm.
People don't even freak out around here about damn tropical storms. Those ain't shit. People still be driving out on the road going to the store and stuff during a tropical storm. They don't care.
Mm.
You know, you'll see people doing that during a category one driving around. Like they don't really start freaking out until it gets to like a 3 or higher. Dude, when Irma came in a few years ago, dude, 7-Eleven was still open during the whole damn thing. They didn't even close. They were still open through the whole damn hurricane. I don't know legally how they were allowed to do that because I know I went in there a couple hours before the storm was about to hit to get some last minute things. And I asked the girl, I said, "When are y'all taking off out of here?" And she said, "They're making us stay." I said, "How can they do that?" She goes, "I don't know, but they were pissed." The
I
two
bet.
employees, they were mad as hell because they weren't letting them go home. They told them they had to stay. And when I went back in there the next day, a lady said that they were there the whole time through the whole storm. And I was like, that's crazy. I was like, I wouldn't think legally they'd be allowed to force employees to stay.
Yeah, you wouldn't have thought they'd have been able to.
I had to drive in the middle of Irma to go get my sister. When the fucking, or when, no, it wasn't Irma, it was the one after that. Ian, when Ian came through, because she had a fucking tree come right through her roof of her house. Her whole fucking floor, there was about 2 inches of water on her floor when I got there. And I had to drive, I drove all the way through the storm there when it was raging, dude. Nobody was on the road except for a few emergency vehicles I passed. That was a fun little trip. It was about 7 or 8 miles each way. So it wasn't like right down the road or nothing. The fire department showed up to our house and there was like they were like, there ain't nothing we can do. Just tell you to get out of the house, go somewhere else. Because they were about to get called in to stage up permanently at their firehouse for the night because they said once the winds got over 40 something miles an hour, they weren't even allowed to respond to calls anymore. And they were about 20 minutes from getting stepped back to their firehouse for the rest of the night.
Mm.
That's one scary thing though about hurricanes too, is if you have a medical emergency, there ain't nobody to help you. Like 911 don't exist. It's like the purge for about 6, 8 hours.
Yeah.
It's like the movie The Purge. They shut down all 911 services. You better hope you don't have a heart attack or something during that time. I West Coast, they're supposed to be getting that super El Nino this year, which might be good for us because normally that pushes all the hurricanes away from us. So, and I think I've been through 3 so far, Brenda. Yeah, I was in Irma, Ian, and then the last one we had, Milton. Irma was crazy though, dude. That was a wild storm, dude, because it came right down to the tip of Florida, right? And it went straight up the center of the state that I did. And it pushed the ocean out on both coasts, like way the fuck out. Like the water went like a half mile, got pushed out on both sides of the coast. And people were out there walking around in it, where all the water was. That was a wild storm, man. Just this big, these like big areas of like barren wasteland at the beach where the water was pushed back like crazy. I think that already passed, didn't it, Brenda? Or no, we're in that now with the Sahara dust. I know there was a thing a couple of years ago they were talking about that's possibly linked to the red tide thing too. Kills all the fish. That's wild, dude. When you go during the red tide, you walk down the beach. Oh my God, dude, you'll just see thousands and thousands of dead fish along the beach, all different weird species. Like it's safe to walk down the beach, just not to go in the water because it causes respiratory issues. But you can walk down the beach, you'll be fine. I think it was me and Sarah walked down the beach during red tide. Was that me and you? Or not? Later, Brenda. We'll see you later. Have a good night.
Right, Brendan.
So it looks like it's Spain versus whoever England and Argentina, whichever one of them wins.
Oh, France beaten Spain beat France.
Yeah, two nil. They beat them.
That's it.
It says they have to wait for the England and Argentina game, and then they'll know who's going to be facing them.
And France will play the losers of England and Argentina for third and fourth place.
Argentina's pretty good though, aren't they?
They
seem
won it
to be.
last. Well, they won it 4 years ago.
Yeah, they play tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern to my time is what they have it listed.
No, I think they changed it. I think it's 5.
Oh, they changed it to 5.
I think so. Let me check.
When was the last time you guys won one?
1966.
Damn.
So 60 years ago.
Oh yeah, you better expect rioting. You guys don't win, and expect it if you do win. It's gonna happen either way.
Uh-huh. It's still down as 5 p.m. But they were supposed to, well, that's 8 p.m. here, which is 3 o'clock your time. But they were supposed to have changed it to 10.
Nobody joined you?
The best we ever did, as far as we're concerned, we came in third back in 1930. A long fucking time ago. Before World War II. Said we came in third place. That was the closest we ever got to winning, I guess.
When did it start? It didn't start until somewhere around that time.
Yeah, if you guys somehow beat them and make it to the final, oh yeah. Like I said, you gonna expect riots either way.
Yeah. Well, Spain have got some good players.
Is England still in the hunt?
Yeah, we play tomorrow.
Yeah, Argentina now holds. They're just waiting for Spain and England to play, and then whoever wins that, that's the 2 final teams.
Okay.
No, Spain are waiting for England and Argentina to play.
Oh yeah, that's right. So whichever one wins the England Argentina game, they'll play Spain for the final game.
Yeah.
Well, from what I've heard, I don't know a lot about it, but I've heard Argentina's pretty fucking good.
Yep, they are. Not to mention the fact that the head of FIFA is from Argentina.
That's a bad thing about it too, is people are going to come with the conspiracy theories. Oh, it was all
yeah.
rigged.
Yeah, we're
But
playing.
unfortunately, when you're doing a world sport like that, you really can't find anybody that's neutral. Because there's
Yeah.
going to be somebody from some country running
Oh
it.
yeah. Right. We're playing Atlanta tomorrow.
I guess unless you pick officials from like whoever's considered the worst team, don't really have any skin in the game because they're not going to make it past the first round.
Yeah, you'd have to pick them from the ones that didn't qualify for the World Cup.
I kind of feel like they do need to like shuffle officials around. They shouldn't be from the country that's playing, just so people can't say that. That way they can't be like, oh yeah, it was all rigged and all that, because that's always going to be a thing. Especially if it's the final game too. They should definitely have officials that are from neutral countries.
Hey, Mark, you're pretty smart on world. Where is Arundel?
Hey,
What country would that be?
Arundel.
Arundel, A-R-N-Dale.
Arunden.
Arendal.
Yeah.
Arendelle.
Arundel.
That's a city in Norway.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Because that's the ship I just did. Was all it said on the back of it was Arendelle.
It says it's a city in Norway.
Mhm. We're not bothered about that. We beat them in the last round. Norway is about level with Scotland, or just slightly north of where Scotland is on the other side of the English Channel. Well, the North Sea.
The top question about Arendelle that people have asked on Google is Frozen based on Arendelle, the movie?
Oh, the movie Frozen.
Yeah, the Disney movie.
That's interesting.
I guess because the name of the kingdom in the movie derived from
Okay, Brenda.
different Norwegian towns, including Arendelle. Next top search is Arendelle a real place?
Well, usually the ships have some kind of a label on them, like where they're from or what the company or whatever. All this has is on the stern is its name is Prime, and it says below it Arendelle.
Don't they fly the flags of the country they're from now?
You would think so, but it didn't have any.
Yeah, I would think it should.
We didn't like it.
I thought you guys weren't doing that. Yeah, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Doing Booner. He just came in here and shook his head. Mark, what time is it over there?
Well, any second now it's going to be midnight.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Stop, Boone.
Like now.
What do you think, Mark? We only got 8 people watching. Brenda left. Justin's kind of not here.
Yeah, it'll be back, he said, though.
Boone, stop. I'm gonna let him out, but I don't know why I'm doing it because it's hotter than hell out there.
Hmm.
Oh, oh.
I'm back
Hey, what you doing?
getting some cake and
Had
ice cream.
answer some family questions or what?
No, it's Thomas's birthday, so we were out there singing happy birthday to him.
Oh, it's his birthday.
Ah, right.
How old is Thomas?
17.
He has a driver's license in the car.
Oh no, barely afford my car, let alone buy one of them little assholes a car. That's why we're going to the beach on Saturday for Thomas's birthday. That's what he
For his
wanted to do.
birthday.
Yeah, he wanted to go to the beach.
Did you have cake and ice cream for his birthday tonight?
Yeah, that's what I was out there doing, cutting up the cake for everybody. Trying to call me. Oh shit. Hold on. Give me a second. All right, Paul, I'm jumping off, Mark. Catch y'all later.
You're gonna leave? Okay. Well, we'll
Yeah.
just close it.
Yeah.
We'll just close it down then.
Yeah,
I
might
gotta
as well.
go. I gotta go meet one of my buddies, so I gotta take off.
Okay.
All right.
I'll catch y'all later.
We'll
See
see
you
you.
tomorrow.
Well, everybody have a good evening. Bye for now.